Joining us right now to talk the markets and much more is Jenny Johnson. She is the president and CEO of Franklin Templeton, which has $1.8 trillion in assets under management. That's a big number, Jenny.
Look at how calm she is.
Yeah.
I'd be petrified. You're used to fiduciary responsibilities, I guess, right? You grew up with it.
Hey, my dad said you take care of the client, the business takes care of itself. Exactly, so you focus on that, and that's what we do.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about what we're seeing here. And I think the biggest story that we're focused on right now is what's happening with SpaceX, the IPO that comes on Friday here at the NASDAQ. What does it mean, do you think, to the broader markets, to your clients, this IPO?
Look, the good news is anytime you have kind of a sexy IPO, that gets everybody excited again about the markets and the opportunities and the innovation story there. And so, I mean, we've got clients calling us, are we in, and we've been investing because we have both venture and we've been doing late stage venture in our growth equity funds for over a decade. So we actually already have exposure and we will participate in the IPO. And
the idea, though, I think you think it's bigger than just this IPO itself. What it signals, the idea that there have been so many companies that have stayed private for such a long time, and it's kind of cut off access to the retail investor.
That's how we actually got into the venture business, because our Franklin equity team sits in Silicon Valley, and it was literally over a decade ago. They're like, man, these IPO kickers that we used to get, we don't have access to. We should do late stage venture. And a mutual fund and ETF can hold up to 15% in private markets. Mm-hmm. You don't tend to go to that number, but you get some amount. And so we started to get investments because we were in the ecosystem with all the venture guys. We started to invest in that late stage, which was equivalent to what used to be the IPO in the public market.
So what happens if this IPO goes well, if it doesn't go well? What does that signal for all the other companies that have kind of been waiting and filing these registrations, confidential registrations, for the idea that maybe they'd come to market too?
So a couple of things. One is you do have $8 trillion in money market funds just in the U.S. alone. So you got a lot of good support, a good option there. And Joe, you remember it from your days way back when you were an advisor. The investment bankers do a great job at really managing the price and the demand. And so I'd be surprised if this didn't go off well.
If it goes off well, what will that mean? Other companies coming to market?
Oh, for sure.
Is there a point where, okay, you said $8 trillion that's available. We've already seen some sales of tech stocks just over the last several trading sessions. And some people say it's because investors are selling those things so that they can put it into new holdings.
Yeah, you may have some of that. You also, there's a lot of headline news in the Middle East that gets people being volatile as they respond to whatever the news of the day is. Longer term investors sort of try to see through that a bit. But I think that, look, if you think about SpaceX, and just, I'm a Starlink customer. I love it. It's incredible. And I have the portable Starlink. Yeah. And then you think about Starship opening up in a completely new industry. None of us would have imagined in our lifetime that you'd be mining on the moon and potentially, colonizing on Mars. These now, we all look at them and say, well, that's a possibility. Well, that kind of thing opens up a massive new market. So, I think that we are, in my lifetime, I am experiencing probably the greatest technological change, and that will open up opportunities. It also is always scary. Change is always scary, and everybody predicts that all the jobs are going to go away. It happens anytime. Go back to the Luddites. It happens anytime. But for some reason, we're able to figure out ways to create.
Unless maybe not this time. That's what I keep saying. I hope you're right.
And by the way, everybody said it every time.
Yeah.
Not this time. It's not going to work this time.
But this is so transformational, though.
1997.
We don't need any humans. It's machines. That we don't need them.
1997.
They eat. They're dirty. They take up space and oxygen. They emit CO2.
Cover of Business Week.
I know. I'm more worried. Can I ask you a question? You deal with retail all the time. I'm hearing, there's retail. Yeah, you can get in. I don't believe it. In the old days, if it was a hot IPO, our office would get 100 shares. And the biggest producer in the office would get that 100 shares and give it to his best client. If I call up my Merrill Lynch broker right now, can I say I want to buy 1,000 shares of SpaceX? There's no way I can get 1,000 shares of this IPO.
Assuming it's over. So on the one hand, we're worried there's not going to be enough money to do it. On the other hand, we're worried that nobody's going to have access.
Yeah, right.
Well, look,
the well-heeled institutions get it, but retail never gets it.
Well, but the investment bankers who are on there, the Goldmans and the Morgan Stanley, right, they're going to get their allocations, and so they're going to be able to give it to their clients. And you know, the question is,
I bet you if I call I got a UBS broker, if I call him and say, I want 100 shares. I bet you I can't even get 100 shares. As important a person as I am.
You should do that.
I should try it.
You should absolutely try it.
Was like
I'm not allowed.
Oh, you can't.
I can't do it anyway.
Because of your job.
You know what? You need to own it through your Franklin Mutual Fund.
Here's the key.
Can you leave a number I can call?
Absolutely.
When it goes into the index, then I guess everyone has access to it through the NASDAQ index.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about what you're seeing in the markets right now. You mentioned the headlines that are coming out of the Middle East. We're dealing with that once again this morning. How do you navigate that? What do you hear from your clients?
So, I mean, to be honest, you look at the market, April and May were the best 2 months. I guess the stats they gave me is a top 10 since back to 1950 as far as 2 months in a row, right? So
if you weren't invested during that period.
Right. And by the way, first quarter, 85% of companies beat expectations. Like that's and that's higher than the prior quarter. So like there's a lot of good things going on despite this war going on in the Middle East. And so, but here's my one worry. If you talk to people, I met with a former Secretary of Defense yesterday, and we were talking about, the negotiations. The question is, do we know who we're negotiating with, and do they have the authority to speak for all of Iran, right? And I was talking to somebody in the Middle East, and they said, we negotiated ceasefire. 90 minutes later, missiles were shot off. The people we talked to said it wasn't us, and a group in the IRGC said, oh, yeah, we shot it off. If a $20,000 drone can stop a tanker, it is really hard to open up the Strait of Hormuz, right? And so I think that this could end up dragging on longer. So why are markets not reacting to it? Because we've been able to sort of absorb oil at $90. The risk, if you ask me what maybe people are underestimating, is if this goes on for a long time, it's actually really hard to restart the extraction and the processing facilities if they're even in a position to do that. And that keeps oil much higher.